Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of the Nerd Outlet Podcast. This is your boy Louther. Joining me is Gabe.
What up, Dreamcatcher here.
And Greg.
What's up, nerds?
Oh, and hey, it's Nathan. I'm just joking. Nathan's not
hey
here
guys, I just went and got some Bojangles. I'm on the podcast
Why
now.
does he sound like Mickey Mouse?
I don't know.
I just love me some Bojangle biscuits. So, Gabe,
Yes.
what's up? You came in here today. You said you had a new nickname, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. What up?
You're feeling like really spiritual.
Not really.
I
I feel like a
mean,
piece of shit.
damn, dog. Why?
I feel like this dream I had this morning says something about me as a person.
Explain, dude.
How I actually might be kind of a mean man.
Whoa, how?
So this dream involves a boy in this podcast.
What's up?
Yeah, it's you.
Dog, this is, whoa, hold up.
Dream.
Hold up, this is kind of gay. I don't want to hear this
It's
anymore.
not homosexual, I promise. It's just
Dog, but it's I don't know.
So it's us at a ceremony, right?
Word.
Me and
I fuck
you.
with ceremonies.
Yeah, fuck with them. We're either like waiting or we're done with our portion of it. So we're just
Word.
waiting for the other people, right? They're taking too long. so so here comes this disabled man, right?
I don't know if I like where this is going.
I didn't like it either.
It's a messed up dream.
It is a fucked up dream. This man is like in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
Slowly rolling. I'm like, bro, this man, what the fuck? It's taking so long. And I'm like, yo, L. You're like, what up? I'm like, yo, bro, go tip this man over.
So we went rascal tipping?
Dude, so you got up, ran to this man, tipped him over, and walked back to your seat gingerly.
Sounds accurate.
Sounds like a thing you would do, right?
Yeah.
Bro, then everybody's still going off on you. And I just like dipped. That was my dream, man. I don't know what that says. And I was dying laughing in my dream.
Yeah.
Like I remember this vividly. I was like laughing so hard because you tipped this disabled man.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I know. I don't know what that says about me. I'm not a dream expert, but I think that makes me a shitty person.
Dream L is not real L.
Yeah. Damn, but that's an intense dream. Have you called any people to see what's up?
Dude, I've talked to my shaman.
What do you say?
We talk via smoke signals, so I'm still waiting.
Wow.
He said we talk via smoke signals.
Yo.
But damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
What a dream. What a dream.
I don't know what
Yeah.
to say anymore. Like, does that mean I hate disabled people? I mean, I feel like I don't. But I mean, subconsciously I do.
I mean, it could have been the wheelchair. Like maybe the wheel was crooked or something, and it just aggravated you.
And that forced me to tell you to flip this man over.
Yeah, dog. I mean, hey, people get set off by stupid shit all the time.
Fair enough, dude. Maybe I hate wheelchairs. Maybe prejudice against
It's not the disabled person. It's just the wheelchair.
Just the wheelchair.
Fuck all wheelchairs.
He saw that bitch had like 22s on it, and he was hating. He was sipping on Haterade earlier in that
Nah.
dream.
Dude, speaking of 22s,
What's up?
dude, I saw the stupidest thing at Grid Life.
Tell us.
Please tell us.
It was this PT Cruiser, right? No, dead ass. It was this PT Cruiser, bro. Stance as fuck. Like, I'm talking about, like, so fucking low. Bro, the camber, like that, right?
No, 45 degrees.
Dude, it was ridiculously stupid. Oh, my God. It was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. But I'm not the only one that went to the festival.
Oh yeah. So everybody listening, this episode is about to deal 100% with just music festivals and festivals in general. Me, over the weekend, I went to Imagine Music Festival, hosted in Atlanta at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
EDM.
Ooh.
Yeah, EDM all day. I love me all them PLUR people.
PLUR.
Give me 1 second before I start off my story. Let me just make sure I'm giving you guys a correct definition of
This guy took notes.
what PLUR is. No. I'll need to make sure I know what PLUR is.
No,
Why
yeah.
you do that?
Please enlighten me because I don't know what PLUR means.
All right.
PLUR. Spell it.
So PLUR, PLUR,
No,
stands for
Use it in a sentence.
this shit is PLUR.
So if I were to use PLUR in a sentence, I'd be like, hey, so, I mean, you can only honestly use it at music festivals.
Okay.
And it just happens, that you just have to assume everybody there is about PLUR, which means peace, love, unity, and respect. I know. Yeah, unity and respect.
Oh,
PLUR,
it's
dude.
an acronym.
Yeah. So
No doubt it doesn't stand for PLUR.
We do not endorse PLUR.
No, we don't.
Damn. So, I mean, hey, that's just how you know that no one's over there to, fuck with you. Everybody's there to just love each other, and everybody's happy and all that stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But at the same time, PLUR people are weird. They're weird, bro. Because it's people who are like, you walk up to them and you see them like with a huge smile on their face, and you're talking to them, and then halfway through the conversation, you realize, oh shit, you're really happy because you're either coked out of your mind or you're on ketamine.
Oh, that's so sad.
Damn. But and for most people who don't know what ketamine is, I honestly didn't know what ketamine was till this weekend either. I thought ketamine was cat tranquilizer,
Is it not?
but I was wrong. Ketamine is stronger than cat tranquilizer. Ketamine is
Wow.
horse tranquilizer.
Ooh.
That'll kill you.
Anything that puts down a
sure
horse.
it will. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it will. So I'm over there at Imagine, right? And I'm chilling with everybody. I meet a whole bunch of, like, every time this is the second time I've ever gone to a music festival. And most of the time, most of the people are nice there. And they're just like, happy to be there, happy to be on vacation, enjoying the music. They're dancing, everything, and hyped off whatever drug of their choice they would like to do. Some people, it's alcohol. Some of the nice folks around our tent walked around with a slap in the bag. Anybody who doesn't know what slap in the bag is, it's where you go to, your local Walmart, buy yourself a boxed wine, take the bagged wine out of the box, and you run around telling people to slap the bag, which is a ritual where you have to slap the bag and then chug as much wine as you can, and then pass it on to the next person.
Swag.
No, yeah, it's
No,
legit.
sorry.
It's legit.
PLUR.
Plur. Hey, don't
Plur,
forget
plur.
the German symbols in front of the U though. So you gotta enunciate that U, that plur.
PLUR.
Yeah. So we're there on our first day. We set up our tents and everything, and in the distance, I can hear somebody going. For anybody who's never seen Rick and Morty, one of the episodes deals with one of the main characters, Rick, shrinking himself into a teenager, where he goes around yelling, "I'm Tiny Rick, I'm Tiny Rick, I'm Tiny Rick," because he's all happy about being Tiny Rick.
Mm-hmm.
So we're setting up our tent, and in the distance, I hear some guy going, "I'm Tiny Rick, I'm Tiny Rick, I'm Tiny Rick," and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on over here?" And I turn around, literally as soon as I hear that, there's some dude behind me. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want to slap the bag?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, dude, I'll sip on some of your wine." Slap the bag. We talk a little bit. Get to know this guy. His name's Joe. He came down to Imagine from New York. He came with one of his friends. And I want to preface this. I'm about to tell you his name. And yes, I never found out his real name. His friend that he came down with is named Gas Station. I asked Joe, I go, "Joe, so like, what's up? Why is his name Gas Station?" He's like, "Man, you want to know why his name's Gas Station?" I was like, "Yeah, dude." He goes, "Because whenever you're looking for this motherfucker late at night and you don't know where he is, if his phone is off, you know he's somewhere at a gas station." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, okay. And he's like, "You want to know why?" And I was like, "Why?" He gets up close to me, puts his hand on my knees, and he goes, "Because you can't teach that." I was like, "All right, what's up? That's what's up. And he goes, "Me, my name's Joe. Nothing special. But what I can tell you is I'm a wild motherfucker." And then once again, he puts his hand on my
Warning.
knees,
Dude, stop touching my knee.
and he goes, "You can't teach that." And I was like, "Damn, okay. So I see, probably dropped out of school. You're not really about that teaching or anything like that.
He's
You don't want
clearly
to
not
learn."
into education.
Yeah. So that was one of the many characters I met at Imagine. Here's another story. So Imagine went on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Saturday, during one of the last sets, performed by Zed's Dead. Anybody who's listening who's ever heard of Zed's Dead, yes, he did put on a fucking show, and yes, he did throw down. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, so I'm in there, I'm doing my thing, I'm dancing with the crowd and everything, and then I'm looking in front of me, and I see this guy's dancing with what I assume is his girlfriend. But then again, you know, PLUR people, probably not his girlfriend. So I'm just seeing it, and they're like dancing real close. They're grinding like real slow. And I'm like, they kind of look like they're fucking. But I'm a little drunk right now and all this stuff. So I can't really assume they're fucking because I can't tell. Look over to the left, and I see this another couple doing that. And I was like, a lot of people around me look like they're fucking. Man, I was like, but I'll keep this to myself. I'll enjoy the show. And I'm walking out.
I'm just dancing. I'm just
yeah,
dancing.
that's what I'm like. Just gonna, enjoy myself. Don't care about what everybody else is doing. And the show ends, and I'm walking out, right? And I happen to hear one of the dudes behind me whisper to his friend. He's like, "Yeah, man, that was awesome. I had my dick inside her the whole set." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on over here?" And I come to realize on Sunday, I go hang out with another one of my friends who I hadn't seen them on Friday or Saturday because their tent was a little farther away from ours, and they're with another group of their friends who they know from like Florida, and one of the guys is like he's trying to tell us like this conspiracy theory he has about PLUR.
Oh, dude.
So I'm about to tell you. So here's his theory, right?
You got me.
So PLUR, there's a thing that people rock who are about PLUR, and it's what they call candy. It's just bracelets made out of like beads, or like a mask made out of beads, so where it's like shiny and all this stuff, and you can kind of see the resemblance why they would call it candy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's say if I'm at a music festival and my arm is full of these wristband beads and all this stuff, what you can do is you walk up to somebody, and he said in his conspiracy theory, this has to be, somebody you're trying to court. So you walk up to them, and you guys like, I want to say it's you either bump fist, and then you make a heart, and then do this some other symbol. And once you do that, you guys trade beads. And what it is he says once this happens, once you guys have swapped beads, you've given her one of your bracelets, and she's giving you one of her bracelets. Once this happens, he says you're entered into the game. And we're all sitting there listening to him and like,
what?
Oh, what do you mean by the game? And he goes, okay. He goes, so now, whenever this person who's traded beads with you, you have to look for them because now they want you. And he goes, so he's dancing at the same set I was on Saturday, that last set, Zed's Dead. He said he's dancing over there, and that girl who he traded beads with magically appears again, and he's just like, what the fuck is going on? And he said that she's trying to dance with him, and he's like, nah, man, like I came here with my friends, don't care about any of these nasty sweaty girls, I just want to dance with my friends. So he tells her, like, he pushes her off and goes, I'm good, like I don't want to dance with you. He says when this happens, you fucked up the game because they're trying to initiate you into PLUR. And he said once they did this, and he swears on his life, the girl went behind him and with all her friends made this circle around him, and they were like shaming him, and everybody's like, what are you talking about? And it just happened to be that two of his friends that were there were decked out with bees, and he's like, and that's another rule of the game, is he goes, until you've figured out all the rules, the people just play dumb. He goes, that's why those fuckers over there are playing dumb, and they won't like tell you what's going on. So he says that happens, right? And he's looking around, and he says he's seen all these other people playing the game, passing beads. And like I said, I saw the night before, most likely fucking. So he sees them all swapping beads, fucking whatever. And he goes like, dude, I don't want any part of this. He says he takes the bracelet out, puts it in his pocket.
Oh, that can't be good.
No, yeah.
That can't be good. I think the peace, love, and unity, respect goes out the window once the beads go in the pocket.
No.
It's just about to be hate.
No,
Yeah.
So here's his theory, right? So he says he says the set is over when he took off his bracelet, and they're walking like trying to leave like the venue, Atlanta Motor Speedway. But he claims as soon as he takes off the bracelet, the crowd stops moving. No one's leaving the venue. He says he's sitting there for like 15 minutes and just wondering what the fuck's going on. He says that he's already figured it out.
I'm gonna leave. Hope that's cool with everybody.
Y'all just please like
You
scoot,
can take these
excuse me?
beads. I'm just gonna go.
They're making a wall.
I'm gonna go now. Cool.
Yeah, this is how he's talking. And he says that 15 minutes past, no one moves. He says as soon as he puts the bracelet back on. The crowd starts moving,
What?
and he can hear
I
these
call
girls.
bullshit.
No,
all
it's-
this.
and he can hear
Cult.
these girls whispering behind him, going, he's so childish. He just doesn't get it. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? So he says this is all part of the game. And also, just to verify my story about people fucking, on Sunday, went back to that same stage, which happened to be main stage. Went to the front of the crowd and everything, and I'm dancing around. My shoe slips on something, and I look down. I kid you not,
Condom.
not a condom.
Filled con.
Condoms scattered all
What?
over the floor.
Oh.
Open ones, sealed ones. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on over here?
Open ones, dude. Ew.
But hey, that was,
Blur.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
Blur
Blur.
for you. Peace, love, unity, and respect. And also, lots and lots of fucking.
I learned something today, guys.
No, yeah, man.
I did.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, Blur.
Dun, dun, dun.
So this is why I don't go to electronic music festivals, right? So like I love electronic music, but you won't see me at one of these festivals because of shit like that.
But you
No,
seem
and
like
then-
the type, Gregory.
Huh?
You seem like that type. That plur.
Oh yeah.
That plur
Yeah, yeah.
type.
That I would give some beads to some random stranger and then
And
be
the-
like, I'm down to fuck during a set.
Yeah.
And then take it off. And like, oh shit, they're looking at me.
I would just play a game with them. That would be the game of just taking off
Dude,
the
I
beads,
would
putting the
lose
beads
my
on,
shit.
taking off the
Literally,
beads.
if I took off my bead, put it in my pocket, and everyone just stopped.
No,
I
I,
would-
mean,
I would
dude, he
freak
swore,
out.
Yeah.
He swore this happened. He swore this
Dude,
happened.
I mean, it's hard to believe, but at the same time, I kind of believe it. Because I've seen some
People would
festival
be
people-
like, "Oh yeah, he just doesn't understand." Like, what
No,
the
yeah,
fuck?
I-
This is weird, dude.
No, yeah.
it's a cult, man. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
No, I mean, like, it's this whole, like, culture over
It's
there.
not culture. It's cult.
It honestly probably
Sure.
is.
That's crazy though.
No, yeah. And
Sounds like fun.
I also learned another thing, too.
I feel like, Elle, I feel like you're like a journalist at these music festivals. You're just like taking in everything, trying to get the full experience. You're talking to all these strangers. You're
No,
like,
that's
you're like
honestly what I
asking
do.
questions. You're learning things. You're just like, all right, and you're taking notes. You're just
No,
like,
yeah.
yeah, cool. I'm learning so much.
So, like,
Pencil on
also,
deck.
It's like, okay. So one more time. That was called PLUR. Okay, spell it. Okay, yeah, cool. I got it. All right.
no, you understand how many people I asked just to make sure PLUR was a real thing. And they finally were like, no, yeah, dude, this is part of, like, these festivals. And I was like, all right, cool.
Blur.
And there's also, like, so many people walking around and, like, selling drugs, right? Most of the time we're like, oh, dude, we're good. But one of the guys came past us and he goes, anybody want some ketamolocane? And I was like, what the fuck
you
is
gotta
that?
get that. You
I was
had
like,
to.
what the hell is that? And he's like, oh, man. He's like, see, I was running low on my shit. So I just mixed a whole bunch of Molly, cocaine, and ketamine. He's
That's
like,
a
you
great
want
idea.
He's like, you want some? And I was like, no, sir. I will politely
No,
pass.
sir.
I will politely pass on your ketamolocane. But hey, dude, festivals are. See, festivals, they're weird, but at the same time, though, it's crazy because I noticed that at one point, a lot of these people were pretty similar to me because Rick and Morty, like I said, was a recurring theme. There was because like people walk around in festivals, like say if they come in a big group with a thing called like a totem, and they use it so like their group can find each other. So what it is just like a big pole and whatever sort of flag or poster you want to put on it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them happened to be Rick and Morty opening each other's eyes, but they weren't eyes. It was like like their eyes were like spirals or something. And it was like, he's like, what were these pills you gave us because we couldn't feel shit or something? and like I said, Joe was yelling, I'm Tiny Rick. Anytime somebody heard Rick and Morty, they freaked out. One of the people I went there to mainly see, homie G Jones. Hey, if we ever become big and G Jones, you listen to this podcast, dude, I love your shit. But his whole set in the background, he had like TVs and it was like Rick and Morty like going to the beat and stuff. It was pretty legit.
That sounds dope.
And then also Zed's Dead. There was one part where like the bass was dropping heavy and all this stuff. And I don't know. Everybody's here seen Akira, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Akira.
You know when
Akira.
yeah, when Tetsuo is turning into like that monster, he had that like on repeat when the bass was dropping, like him slowly transforming, Kaneda shooting him with the laser. Ah, dude, it was legit. It was legit how he had it going with the
That
music.
sounds really cool.
No, yeah, see, it's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
this
what
stuff
they
is-
call an FMV.
What was that?
Promote the video.
Oh, I mean, I'm honest. I'm honest. Though.
Greg.
No, I mean like.
That was
I'm-
funny.
No, it's just visuals.
No,
that
yeah,
they're
yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
saying. It's legit.
That's
Right.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I mean, so like I said, it's cool, but at the same time, though, some of those people, like Greg said,
I don't
they're
know, man.
weird as fuck.
Yeah.
They are
I gotta
weird
find
as
one
fuck.
that's not like that. I don't know.
No, I mean, hey, hopefully you can, dude, one day. I mean, and honestly, hopefully Imagine turns into something like that one day where it's not just a bunch of weirdos. Because this year, see, like last year was more chill because it was in the middle of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, since it was in Atlanta Motor Speedway, and it was also camping, we definitely got a lot of weird people.
Dude, can you imagine going to Burning Man? Like, it's like 100 times, right?
Man, there's like
Some weird people.
No, yes.
there's
that's
so
what I heard.
much at Burning Man though. Burning Man's
Yeah.
like cities.
Yeah.
Like you're just in like a Mad Max post-apocalyptic world.
That's like one
There's-
thing I do want to
There
do
could be
before I
anything
die.
there.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly though, that is one thing I want to do. I want to go to though, because I've only ever gone to Imagine, and they set it up as a music festival. But I want to go to a music festival where you actually feel like you're somewhere else. If you get what I'm trying to say, where like
Mhm.
they have a whole bunch of props up and all this stuff, which is like you guys said, like at Burning Man.
Well, I guess that's how like Tomorrow World is, right? Where
Yeah.
where they have lots of installations and props and things they put together like sets and things.
No, yeah, one of the people who were camping next to us were an older couple, probably late 30s, mid 40s. And the only reason I know that is because they told us they had a daughter, only one kid, and she was like 16. And they said this will probably be like the last festival they go to until she's 18, so she can come with them. But no, yeah, they went to Tomorrow World last year, and they were talking about how crazy it was and like how like they picked that one spot in Georgia because where each of the stages is, it's its own natural occurring like amphitheater. So he said like the stages aren't that separate apart, but you can be at one stage and listen and just hear the music right there. But as soon as you've walked out and you're like away from it, you can't hear that stage anymore, but you can hear the whatever stage you're approaching.
That's awesome.
No,
so
yeah.
there's no bleed from any other
Yeah,
stages. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really
They
it was
set
really
that
nice.
up like that.
No, yeah. And I didn't even know that was a thing, like naturally occurring amphitheaters. I didn't even.
Sounds awesome.
No, yeah. It says just the way the trees and the land is laid out.
Huh.
Who knew?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Trees are useful.
but it just sucks they went bankrupt. But this dude kept swearing to us. He's like, man, he's like, don't get me wrong, the music and everything here is good, but he's like, compared to Tomorrow World, he's like, this is a disappointment. And I was like, damn, bro.
Taking shots.
No, I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm enjoying the people I see here. Not the people we're around, but you know, the people like the artists performing and all this stuff. But he's like, yeah, man, Tomorrow World is where it's at. And he's like, and he kept swearing that it was gonna come back next year and all this stuff. But hey, we'll see.
Yeah.
Dude, so you're not the only one that went to a festival over the weekend. Well, last weekend.
Hit us with that grid life.
Grid Life. Hey.
What up, skirt?
Dude, if you're not familiar with Grid Life,
Waka.
yeah, Waka was there. Just if you ever played the little game called Forza Horizon, it's literally Forza Horizon.
It's basically that.
No
Dude,
way.
Yeah, it's sick. Because during the day, you're literally like on the track checking out cars and shit. It's awesome. Because I got to drive so I get the VIP ticket, right, which lets you like ride along with one of the professional drivers there, which is so fucking sick, dude. Because they're taking those fucking corners like, dude, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, holy shit.
Who'd you ride with?
Fuck, I don't remember this dude's name, but it's fucking WRX, dude. Holy shit. Fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot the dude's name though. I was fucked up. I had a hangover.
The cool thing about this is it seemed like it wasn't just professional drivers that could go out on the track.
No, if
like
you
it seemed
register
like
your
if
car,
you
you
if
can
you
do it.
registered it.
Yeah, my buddy, he said next year he wants to register his car and just bring in a tractor trailer and just drive it on track.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's really sick. But like during the night, it's when like the shit got real. That's
When it turned into a festival.
when it turned to well, I mean the entire time there's music blaring, but yeah, it turned to like a fucking, not like what you're saying because it's not as crazy.
Oh,
It was-
no,
it
yeah,
was
I
still
mean-
wild, dude.
Yeah, but that's because it's just an EDM
There
festival.
wasn't any Molly, Cane,
Ketamolocane?
no Coke.
There was a lot of alcohol, dude. For a
Dude,
festival about cars, holy shit, there was
That's
a lot
insane,
of
though.
alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was like up to like 5 a.m. playing Flip Cup, like the first night, Friday. Like, have you played Elimination Flip Cup?
what do you mean?
Like,
How does this work?
okay, so you know you got a table, you got 4 people on opposite sides of the table, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say your team loses that round in Flip Cup, one person on your team gets eliminated. So by the end, you
okay.
got one person versus one person doing all the shots.
Yeah.
Dude, it gets fucking hard.
Dude, I'd be so down, and I'm a beast at flip cup.
Dude, I thought I was a beast at flip cup. Dude, I didn't realize how bad I was until I played with some real pros.
Damn, what? But I mean, they had like a legitimate table and like legitimate.
No, it was
cups, right?
somebody brought like a legitimate like little what's that like white table? Like, you know, like
No, yeah, just like a folding table.
yeah,
pretty
like
much.
exactly, folding table. Yeah, we're playing that. We're playing beer pong, all that shit, dude. It was sick. Funniest thing that happened to me, right, is okay. So we're on like, you have camping areas, but we slept in our cars,
Yeah.
right? So there was this like little ditch right here, right, and somehow this fucking dude, it's like literally this is like 4 a.m. Some dude kind of rolled his car into the hill and couldn't get it out.
Damn.
Everybody's drunk, dude. Everybody. So we're trying to get the fucking car out of there.
No, yeah.
So this dude in the Civic comes. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'll tow your truck. I mean, I'll tow your car." Dude, I kid you not. This dude was at it for 30 minutes trying to fucking tow his car. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I went to bed. Woke up the next morning. The other car is in the ditch with the dude. Dude, it was the funniest shit. They legit had to get a professional tow truck to get him out of there.
Damn.
I honestly don't know how Road Atlanta allows this to happen, but they do.
Dude, Road Atlanta, okay, so when you get in there, they give you little souvenirs, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a bottle opener.
They know what's up.
For a place that doesn't support drinking and driving, they give you a fucking bottle opener.
Damn.
They already know. They can't, you know.
No, but my
Prohibit
buddy,
it.
I went with my buddy Tyler, Brandon, and Alex, right? Tyler's like this dude who's like really into like Scion. So of course he's repping Scion. So we parked next to all the Scions. This dude saw like this sick release series TC, right? Like fully customized, whatever. Met this girl, like it's this chick. Met her like literally that day. He's like, hey, can I like get your car and like go get a gas station and get like some beer? He's like, yeah, here, take the keys. Like literally meeting her
Damn.
that day within like an hour.
She had that much like trust and like faith in
I was
you.
like,
Wow.
dude, yeah, I was so like I was like, how the fuck did you pull that? Like, how's that?
It's
work?
cool. This is my boyfriend's car.
Yeah, most likely.
Damn.
Dude, hey, see, at least she gave like had faith with you and all this stuff, and like it was nice.
Yeah.
Dude, some of these people I'd imagine, dude, they don't give a fuck. Like, hey, so we're sitting there eating breakfast in the morning, right? And we're all talking with like the people next to us, the older couple I was telling you about, because dude, they brought like hella food and they were feeding us. Dude, all we brought was like granola bars, tuna and crackers,
Wow.
and some bananas. And these guys actually like burgers. They had brats.
Damn.
Dude, they had eggs and bacon every morning. Dude, it was insane. So we're sitting there. We're
I feel like
eating.
they've been to a few festivals.
No, yeah,
I think
yeah.
they got experience.
No, yeah. So like they know how it goes and all that stuff. So we're chilling with them and we're eating and everything. And out of nowhere, we hear a cooler open. And we all turn around and there's this dude digging in our cooler, grabs a water bottle, opens it. And then what the worst part of it too was this was like a water bottle that I don't know who it was, but somebody had already drank like half of it, threw back in the cooler so like the water could chill.
Oh,
This guy starts sipping on it and we're like, "Hey dude, like what's up?"
Can I help you?
Yeah, and he's just like he stares at us like he doesn't know English. And we're like, "That's our cooler and that's our water." We're like, "If you would have asked, we'd have no problem. We'd gave you some water." And the dude's just like still staring with the water bottle in his hands. And we're like, "Do you want water?"
Hello? Agua?
No, yeah. And we're like, "Do you want water?" Dude just drops it and walks away. I was like, all right, bro.
right.
Like, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I was like, okay, go ahead, do you.
Weird.
No, yeah, really. Dude, there's some weird people out there.
Yeah.
And then what's weird, too, is that, like, they have security over there. And honestly, I've been to all, like, I've been to, like, to these EDM stuff before. Most of the time, security doesn't really check you or anything because they already know what's going down. They know you probably have some shit they don't want to see in your pockets. But the security over here wasn't checking people, but they were like fake checking people and accepting brides. I mean, not
What do you
not
mean
brides,
fake checking people?
Bribes.
bribes. Okay, let me tell you. So
Brides.
we're in the line to go. No, yeah, not. They're not giving away like females, not accepting like females and stuff like that. I meant bribes. My bad, guys. No, so yeah, we're going in there and we're getting ready to get like checked by security so we can go in into like the camping site. This guy walks up, we roll down the window. He's like, "Hey, don't worry, man. My line's gonna be quick." And we're like, "All right, cool." And then he's like, just open all the door. He's like, just unlock all the doors and I'll check it. So we unlock all the doors. All this man literally does is open the door, looks inside, opens the door, looks inside, and like closes all these doors and everything. And then he walks up to my friend Palmer, who's driving, and he goes, "Hey, you guys got any alcohol in here?" Palmer goes, "No." When you can clearly see in the back, we have like a 30-pack of like Coors, but like crushed, and it's right there by the cooler, so you can tell we probably threw it in our cooler. And then he looks at me dead in my eyes, and he goes, "Are you sure you don't have any alcohol in here?" And I go, "Man, I promise you we have no alcohol." He goes, "All right, cool." Close all our doors, walks behind us to where like another person, the other car of our group was, and I'm almost 100% sure every alcohol they had was thrown into the cooler in our car. The guy asks him, goes, "Hey, you guys have any alcohol?" One of the dumbasses in that car behind us goes, "Yeah, we got alcohol." The guy tells them, doesn't come back to us and goes, "Hey, won't check you guys' car for $5. They give him $5. He walked off.
Wow.
And I was like, we got back to the campsite, and I was like, "Dude, you understand? We told him we had nothing. He didn't even check anyways, and he didn't charge us." Yeah. And then same thing too when we were getting into the venue on the first day. So we have one wristband that says we got a camping pass. We got another wristband that says we actually have a 3-day pass to the festival. Security at the door doesn't care about that. All they want to see is your ID. So we're like, "Okay, cool. We're showing IDs." One of the dumbasses in our group once again left his ID at the campsite. The guy goes, "Oh, I can't let you in with ID unless you got $10." And I was like, "Bro, just go back to the campsite." He's like, "No, man, I don't want to walk all the way back there." So this dumbass gives him $10.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
And no, here's the worst one. So Saturday morning, we're going to take showers and everything. I already took a shower. Came back to the campsite. I see that my friends take like 2 hours and then come back. And I was like, "Dude, what happened?" He's like, "Well, we were right there at the door, about to like enter into the showers. Security guard comes out of nowhere and goes, 'No, these are VIP showers. Your showers are over there,' and then points in the general direction of where we are camping. And he was like, 'Nah, man, there's no showers over there. All there is porta potties.' And the guy goes, 'Oh, well, I can't let you in here unless you got $20.' This time, though,
Did he bring $20 to the shower?
No, yeah. This time they wised up and they were like, 'Nah, we're good.' They stepped out of line for like 5 minutes, and this time a whole bunch of people stepped out of line for 5 minutes. Security guards saw he wasn't making money this time, chilled there for 5 minutes and left.
Wow.
No, yeah, dude, they were
sketch.
Dude, yeah,
Super
fuck
sketch.
them.
Wait, did they have like a shirt that says security on them?
Yeah,
What if you bought
Yeah,
a
like
shirt?
anybody could wear that shirt.
Yeah, and then just
honestly,
It doesn't have a logo of a company? It's not like Argus or anything?
no, it literally just says security.
Yeah, okay.
dude, I'm pretty sure
No.
those people were just scamming, man.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I mean,
if it's actual
honestly-
security, they should have an actual company logo on it.
Yeah.
Like Argus Security has theirs on there.
Oh, see, I
Shirts.
didn't know that. But at the same time, though, when it comes to money, I'm not trying to give $5
To anybody, yeah.
Yeah, especially like when I paid for all this stuff to come to this festival.
Right.
And the only people I ever saw were officials. That were official were like the cops on their horses. So,
Horse cops.
So,
Nice.
so instead of driving cars to the campsite, they rode horses. And I don't know if they were feeding like these horses like lax eggs or something, but they were shitting everywhere.
I think that's just horses.
No, yeah, that's true though. They were just shitting everywhere.
That's why I don't fuck with horses, man.
No.
Like I hate. We should eat all those horses.
Damn, dude, that's.
Fuck horses.
I'm good though on horse meat, unless
you
I'm at
eat
IKEA.
it. You eat it daily.
Dude, I don't eat horse meat daily.
Horse meat's in everything.
I mean, if it is, then it's getting snuck into my food, so I don't care.
Yeah, it is getting snuck into your food.
But I'm not gonna consciously eat horse
Well, I
meat.
mean, what if it tastes great? You don't know that.
But dude, horses are majestic animals.
So are cows.
Nah.
No,
Have you
they're
ever
delicious
seen
animals.
Have you ever seen a shampooed cow? Like how fluffy they get?
Wait, cows
Like
get fluffy?
Like a hairy coo from
Yeah.
Scotland.
How?
Yeah. Dude, like I saw this like it was on Reddit and this dude like shampooed this cow or some shit and like blow dried it
Yeah.
and it was all fluffy afterwards.
He used that Pantene.
It was Dove for cow. Not but Saturday, guys, Greg had a little festival himself.
Hey.
Hey.
Wish I could have been here from what I'm hearing
It
though.
wasn't
Dude.
much of a festival.
It
but
was
yeah.
fun. It was so much fun.
No, it was a good time. We got lit.
I got lit.
Yeah. Gabe got too lit.
What was that game we played? What was it?
We played a couple of card games. We played
Couple. I remember just one card.
$1 Million
game.
Butt,
Hey,
which is
dude.
the Rooster Teeth game.
Yeah,
that's it.
Nathan told me you have those game that you have that game. I didn't even know they made a
No,
card game. out of it.
Andy actually brought that game.
Oh,
he has
shit.
it, but
Dude, Andy's really cool, by the way.
nah, he's a bitch.
Yeah. Whoa! Shout out, Andy.
I'm gonna talk shit about him again, the second time on this podcast. But no, yeah, we played that, and that was really fun. And then we also played the voting game, which is a really cool game to play with friends, especially because it's basically like somebody picks a card, and then everybody around the circle votes on who that card like best fits, and a lot of times it's like kind of like tongue-in-cheek, like mean about the person, or it's like humorous. So it's just hilarious when like everybody puts down the same person for the card, and they're just like making fun of the like other friend. They're just like, yeah,
It's like
that's
every
you.
a shot at Greg.
Damn.
It's like most likely to like throw morals out the window, and then they all put down the same person, and they're just like, yep, you're the shitty friend.
Damn.
But no,
Yeah,
it was
that
a good time.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
Greg, what did we have to drink?
Oh man, we had quite a few beverages to partake in.
Yeah,
People
we did.
people actually brought shit, and I didn't expect like as many people to bring stuff, but like people just kept walking in with 6-packs, and then Sergey just brought in like 3 6-packs,
Damn.
and then my man Gabe over here brought like the worst beverage you could possibly bring of Everclear with a splash of Gatorade.
And you got real Everclear, right? Not that 70% bullshit.
Dude, 95% it's 5% water.
It's literally straight gasoline.
Dude, you can run a car on it.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Dude, he's not joking when it's like a splash of Gatorade.
Damn.
We got
That riot punch though.
No,
I woke up refreshed.
we had some rum punch. That was delicious.
That was really good.
Wait, who made that?
Savannah did.
Oh, okay.
You put some Malibu Black in there,
I fuck
with
with
some
that.
pineapple juice, some orange juice.
Sunny
Got
D.
yourself
Sunny D,
a nice
fuck with it.
cocktail.
No, yeah, it sounds better than most of the shit I drank all weekend. Dude, honestly though, the best thing I drank all weekend was I was sitting with remember on Sunday, well, like my other group of friends that came they came a little later though, so that's why we weren't able to camp next to them. And this guy walks around with this bucket in his hand, and he goes, "Hey, anybody want to sip this fuck it bucket?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm down."
Fuck it. No, that does not sound
Dude,
good.
no, do not say you're down to these things.
Yeah.
You're,
No,
gonna,
hey,
you're gonna contract something.
Hey, he swore it was only alcohol. That's why I was like, dude, I'm good. So I sip it, right? And it honestly tasted good. And what it is like you take a drink, right? And whatever alcohol you're sipping on, you pour in there.
Yeah.
So one of the guys next to me, he drinks and he goes, "Damn, dude, this is fire." He's like, "You know what would make this better? Some I think he had Belvedere."
Oh, fuck with Belvedere.
Yeah, he had
The
Belvedere.
only vodka you should drink.
He took it, put the whole bottle in that bucket, and the guy was like, "Thanks, man."
This is getting heavy, though.
Big ass bucket.
So he does that. Some guy from across the way sees this and goes, "Oh man, so I can have a sip of this, but just pour whatever I'm drinking in there?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, man, go ahead." The guy drinks it and he goes, "Oh, all I got in my hand is some beer." And the guy goes, "Well, everybody's only been pouring like liquor, vodka, rum, and this stuff in here. But if you want to be the first person to throw some beer in there," the guy goes, "Oh yeah, hell yeah!" Before the guy even finishes the sentence, dumps his whole I think he had Miller in his hand, all his Miller in the bucket.
How big is this bucket? Is it like a Home Depot like paint bucket, like big bucket?
No, it wasn't paint can. It wasn't paint can.
No, I mean like one of those big like Home Depot buckets.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that big. It was honestly, if let's
Like
say
a
if that Home
sandcastle
Depot
bucket?
was like a large size bucket,
Mhm.
his was like a medium size.
Okay,
So like maybe like a size smaller than that.
gotcha.
But no, yeah, it was. I fuck with the fucking bucket. Hey, and I feel fine. It's been a couple of days, so I'm pretty sure I don't have
What
anything.
if the only thing you've been drinking is acid?
I mean, dude, I didn't trip. I
You
didn't
gotta
trip or
pour it in
anything.
there.
I didn't trip or anything over on that day, so I'm fine, I guess.
Damn.
No, yeah.
Sounds like fun, dude.
No, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. It's fun, but at the same time, though, you honestly just have to watch yourself. And
Yeah.
especially over there was a lot of people like breaking into campsites. That was the one thing that pissed me off. And I was like,
Looters
really?
or, like
Yeah.
robbery and stuff.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing I like about Grid Life, dude. It was like really chill
No, yeah.
to the very end.
Like, yeah, because that's just like that's a, like culture
That's the
for
thing.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, dude, we did have some ricers. Like, not gonna lie.
yeah, but there's like I feel like there's just a mutual respect.
Oh
though.
my
It's
god,
like,
I forgot to tell you this.
don't
fucking
mess
thing.
with people's cars and stuff.
Dude. Okay. Remember the early 2000s?
I don't think anything could be worse than that PT Cruiser. Though.
No. This is literally simultaneously the best and worst thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Go ahead.
Early 2000s, right when Fast and Furious came out, right? Everybody was into like that whole Need for Speed thing. Neon light, suicide door, stickers all over.
Hey.
Right?
How I have my car.
Right? Dude. Okay, this is like 9 Friday, right?
Yeah.
We're just chilling by the cars, chilling out and smoking Black and Mild. We see this car, right? It's this like gray clips, right? It's like matte finish gray, right? Green underglow, like bright as fuck. You know how it's literally the same car Paul Walker had in the first Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
One suicide door sticking out. The other one's just like a normal door.
So he only paid for one suicide.
Suicide door. Dude, it was the sickest shit. I'm looking, I'm like, bro, that looks so clean. But then I'm like, bro, it's so fucking riced out. Because it had
Damn.
stickers everywhere, Sparkle stickers fucking everywhere, dude. The hood was like, it was painted black. But you know how you seen Fast and Furious, the first movie, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Paul Walker
It's
had
classic.
the MI symbol in the hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so fucking sick. I wish I had a fucking picture of it.
Hey, but to cap off this topic, I got one final question, so we can compare festivals.
Bucket.
And this isn't anything good.
Hey, but what about the music though?
Not even the music.
Music was good. I mean, I didn't know
How
most of
many
the EDM
people-
shit because I don't fuck with it, but it was good.
Dude, you want to hear what's crazy though? Is you like it's one of those things where I feel like because one of the kids that came with us, Joey, doesn't care about the EDM scene, but he had a fun ass time
That's
at
the
the festival.
thing. It's just like the vibes and the atmosphere is what like I got to me, right? Because
Yeah.
when you're drinking, you're having fun, you're vibing, and you hear that loud ass bass and shit. You're like, dude, I can get in the crowd with this shit.
No, that's why I like festivals because I know myself, which is I'm just gonna be chilling, talking to all these weirdos, and then get into the crowd,
Yeah.
and then like have fun. But
Yeah.
hey, like I said, that's just me. But at the same time, though, it did piss me off with everybody like breaking in because I thought these people were about PLUR, bruh, peace, love, unity, and respect.
PLUR, PLUR.
How was robbing me?
respecting.
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get robbed though because I was watching my shit all the time and I always had my hands in my pocket so no
Did
one.
people really just reach into your pocket and just grab your shit?
No, one of the guys we were with, Chaz, right? So he said that he was dancing in the crowd, and he says he doesn't know if his phone fell out or what, but he lost his phone. And the most fucked up part though was this one guy, I can't remember his name, but another guy that we met that was really cool. This is the fucked up part. He had his phone in his pocket, right? He said, and he said he was doing the same thing I did, which was like if I was dancing, I always did like a brush past my pocket,
Oh yeah, me
just
too.
to make
Me
sure
too.
that like my shit was there. He said he was doing that this whole time, and he kept feeling it. But he said when he got back to the campsite, he reaches into his pocket, grabs his phone, no phone, just the case. So he said whoever robbed him literally grabbed his phone, took out the phone out of the case, and
Put
just
the case back.
put the case back in.
Damn.
Wow.
No, yeah.
What about PLUR though?
That's what I'm saying. Dude. What about PLUR?
Damn, dude, I'm so glad it wasn't like that for me.
No, yeah. But like I said though, to cap off this topic, how many people at Grid Life were either critically wounded or dead?
Or dead.
Oh my god.
Imagine though, but think about this though. Alcohol is involved, and motor vehicles are involved, and there's probably less accidents
Yeah, go
than
ahead,
there
Gabe.
are at Imagine Festival.
Go ahead,
Here's
Gabe.
The security and cops were like super careful about that shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like once you came in with alcohol, like there was like a time where you could leave, right?
Yeah.
There was like a curfew. After that, you could not leave.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was it. There was people. There was a lot. There was a fucking ton of street racing.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, for me, I didn't really see anybody get hurt or anything. What about you?
Damn. Okay, so see, I never.
Besides that car, those two cars in the ditch. Honestly, that was the highlight for me.
No, yeah. See, I'll tell you what I witnessed. Somebody getting hurt, but I don't know if that person got critically wounded or whatever. But I'll tell you that after I tell you these other stories. So Donnie, one of my real good friends. He
What
said,
Fuck you, Donnie.
D-Rice.
yeah, D Rice.
Donnie can suck a dick. I don't fuck with Donnie. JK,
Whoa,
Donnie.
whoa, whoa.
So what he told me was, I forgot what set he was at some set, and he said the person was just literally dancing and then just collapsed over. And this is what he says he saw. The paramedics came, they checked his pulse. One paramedic looked to the other one. Just pretty much was like, hey, nah, there's nothing we can do. And they just dragged him away. But it turns out Donnie says that person's still like they're trying to, like, he's still alive, but he's on like the edge. Then there was another person, Donnie said that when he was leaving the venue on Saturday, seized up, had a seizure, and just collapsed on the floor. That person didn't die either. And also on that same day, somebody, I guess, was just raging too hard, felt the music, climbed up like you guys, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys been to Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
But it's like any other like stadium where they have like the fence that curves over.
Yeah.
So like,
Right, like the bleachers and shit.
yeah,
like that,
yeah, it like curves over the bleachers. Some guy climbed that fence. I guess it was dancing up there, slipped off, fell, broke his legs. He's alive, but very injured. Oh my god. But there was this other girl that the people who were camping next to us told us that she was in the crowd, seized up, fell down, and she was dead on sight. Because when the paramedics came to her, this time it was for like they checked her pulse and there was no pulse.
I'm sure. I mean,
Wow.
I'm sure you got stomped on too. Like, 'cause
No.
I'm sure people
See,
didn't
that's
realize
one.
that.
See, no, this is that's why I'm about to tell you my story that I saw. So I'm chilling in the front, right, and I'm dancing, whatever. And behind me, I hear like yelling and arguing. I look behind me, and there's like these two grown men throwing fists, and then out of nowhere, it looks like the group of one of the fighters and the group of the other fighters comes out of nowhere and like just drags them out of the crowd. So now there's this huge hole in there. Everybody's looking around like, what the fuck just happened? And I don't know if you can call it luck or just how the music was playing, which is EDM, which means there's a drop every second.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a hole. This guy comes out of nowhere, just bobbing his head to the music, hears the drop, jumps up in the air, slams down. Everybody goes, hey! And they close the hole and start turning up like there wasn't a fight going on. And I was like,
Just
damn.
ignore that.
No, yeah.
No,
So-
I mean that happens at rock music festivals all the time, especially when there's anything like heavy.
Yeah.
So there'll be a pit naturally, and
Yeah.
that's kind of like the rule is like if somebody gets knocked down, you pick that motherfucker up.
No,
like
yeah,
you
see,
make
that
sure
was-
they don't get trampled on.
Yeah.
And then if fights break out, like people try to like stop that shit immediately.
No,
Just
yeah,
be
it's
like, dude, chill, like
No.
calm down. But sometimes that does happen. and
Stop
people just
raging.
drag, like usually it's the friend that drags them off,
Yeah.
so the fight doesn't actually happen. And then like everybody's like awkward, and they're like, all right, are we cool? And then the
somebody
music
fixes
starts,
it.
and you're just like, yeah,
Goes
we're good.
Hey.
No, yeah, dude. Like I said, I enjoyed myself, but I will say compared to Imagine last year, there was definitely a lot more weirdos.
Yeah,
And I think that's because
there is no Tomorrow World now. Probably
there is no Tomorrow World.
Yeah,
And I started hearing, like, from when I kept asking, like, how most people found out about Imagine, is most of those people, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Okeechobee Fest down in
Mhm.
Florida.
no.
So most of these people were, like, Floridians. And
Oh,
everybody
Florida's
knows,
so weird.
people down in Florida are a little weird.
Uh,
Yeah.
A lot of incest down there.
A decent bit.
Shout out to Nathan.
Damn.
JK Nathan, love you, man.
But hey, that was
miss you.
I don't.
Oh, and one more thing to cap off my Imagine 2016 story. So they had a pool, right?
Like a
And
pool table
Oh.
or like actual pool?
no, even Greg knows what I'm talking about. Greg.
Oh god.
And hey, you gotta also remember, on most days this festival went on from only Friday did it start at 3 to no, it went 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Saturday was like 12 or 1 to 3 a.m. and same thing on Sunday. So from what I heard, I never got to jump into the pool because nobody in the group I wanted to come. Nobody in the group I came with wanted to jump into the pool for honestly legitimate reasons.
You would definitely contract something in there.
Oh yeah.
So from what I heard was in the day, the pool was crystal clean, but by the end of the night, that shit was like murky brown.
Oh.
I don't know how. I mean, I honestly do
Dirt.
not. Yeah,
A lot of
dirt and
sweaty-
dirty people.
Sweaty females.
Yeah, dude. But that was the Imagine 2016 pool.
Hey, dude, at least we both had fun.
What a
No, no,
weekend! What a weekend!
Yeah, dude, it was definitely something special. But I do hope that Imagine next year's a little bit more organized and a little bit more controlled.
Great. You gotta hit up Grid Life next year.
Dude, I'm hitting up Grid Life for sure.
We're going.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hey,
And dude, if Imagine isn't on the same weekend as Grid Life like it was this year, I'm down to come with.
let's go, dude. Bring your whips.
Yeah, bring out that Mazda.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I forgot you do. Lower it, dude.
So, what's up? Anybody else? Any
Real quick, Greg sent me the funniest fucking thing.
Go ahead.
It's not Pokemon related. It's a Subaru with a built-in vape
Oh yeah.
with a hose coming out from it.
Damn.
That was the funniest shit ever.
Guaranteed to give you 5 more horsepower.
Your vape while you drive.
Dude,
Damn.
that vape life, dude. Dude, no lie, I've seen so many fucking vapes at Grid Life. I didn't think the stereotype of like people who are into like stance cars vape.
Nope,
Oh my god,
it's true.
everybody. And like this is one dude who had an outlet, right? So everybody was like, hey man, let me borrow your outlet so I can charge my vape real quick. It's just like nah, because him and his homies, dude.
Dude, if that guy was smart, he would have charged money for it.
Hey, dude, that's what Imagine was.
It's also
doing.
illegal, but
yeah,
whatever.
Is it illegal to charge money to charge something on your personal like cable?
I would think it is.
Why?
I feel like I don't know.
I don't
No, I
either.
get
It's
what
like an
Greg's saying,
illegitimate service or
No,
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's just murky. Like
But you know, like it's the outlet that you connect to your car, and then it's like an outlet afterwards.
oh,
You know
okay,
what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
So you have to have the car on.
Right.
Okay.
So he's
but-
just training his battery, his car
yeah,
battery.
but
He's-
for his
he's
for his
stuck.
vape, no, not just his vape. Him and his 3 buddies vape.
Mhm.
And you know how long those things take to charge? A full charge is 5 hours.
Wow.
Damn.
Dude.
No, dude. Donnie and my friend Palmer's car, like during Saturday, the motherfuckers went into their cars, turned on the AC, and fell asleep. They came out, like turned off their car, and then like they both realized like they had locked something in their cars. And when they tried to turn back on their cars, they were completely dead because they
Dude,
passed out with the AC on.
No
them.
lie, that was my biggest fear. Because I
Damn.
slept in my car.
Dead
Yeah.
battery.
Comfortable as shit. So like, you're there all day fucking in the sun, right? So I'm just like,
Dude,
I'm
no,
gonna go-
yeah, this weekend was hot as
Yeah,
fuck.
it was. It's like I want to go back to my car, just like take a nap real quick. Put it on, turn the AC on. So like every like 10, 15 minutes, I'll wake up, turn it off real quick, fall back asleep. 15 more minutes, wake up, turn it back on. So I was
Damn.
doing that constantly, dude. I did not get a good night's rest at all the entire
Damn.
time I was there.
But hey, I mean, hey, that was Imagine 2016 and
Hey, Grid Life
Grid Life
2016.
2016. This is your boy Louther, closing off episode 6 of the Nerd Outlet podcast. You can find us on Facebook /Nerd Outlet, on Twitter @Nerd Outlet, on Instagram @Nerd Outlet, and joining me as always is Greg,
Yep.
Gabe,
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher,
Hey.
Correction.
and just not today, but usually most of the times, Nathan Hallett.
Nasty Nate.
And